Folks, I like to put multiple food plots out at different times of the year. I'll put a early season food plot in starting in late April or early May, and then again about midsummer. And that way all my food plots are not ripening or coming in at the same time. I need a food plot that's going to produce good cover during the summer months, also supply the food needed to produce a big rack on those deer that we all love. But then you have to have a later food plot to keep the deer coming in during the winter months. In other words, this is a restaurant open 24/7, 12 months out of the year. It's not just for hunting season.
One of my favorite activities is planning to prepare my food plots. I love trying to think about the different types of seeds that I'll plant. One of the cheapest ways, inexpensive ways to prepare a food plot is to buy a bag of sunflower seeds, bird seeds. This bag may contain sunflower seeds, may contain corn, millet, milo. The deer will benefit, as well as other types of wildlife that you may have on your property.
Any old wild bird seed will do. It's just a mixture of a lot of different seed in there. And deer will come in and pick out what they want, what they don't want, the turkeys will want, and just right on down the line. So you don't have to get anything fancy, it doesn't have to be expensive.
The first time I planted my food plot, I was somewhat surprised that in the early season, early fall, the deer really were not using the plots as much as what I had hoped. I guess in the spring of the year when I was plowing and when I was sowing the seeds, I kept thinking on the first day of the hunt, there would be a multitude of deer come out and eat from my food plot. But what I did find that as the season progressed and the winter became more intense, more harsh, more cold, the deer actually did come out and use the food plots in early December, late December.
Well, we got our food plots in just the nick of time. The rain's getting ready to come. You know, food plots are supposed to be fun. Don't make work out of it. All we did was just cut some strips in here. We don't have a whole lot of money in it. And in a few months, I hope it pays off and get to watch nature and maybe take a big buck every now and again. You know, you don't have to have food plots. Deer survived for many, many years without man's help. They eat over 700 different types of vegetation, but I like to help them out a little bit. It's a lot of fun too.